All right, peace, love, and light. This is just going to be your daily reading for today. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me or see more tarot, all of that information is, as always, in the description below. So go ahead and check that out by clicking the title. And while you're there, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. We are going to shuffle up our cards and say our prayer, and then we shall begin. So, dear the divine God, our Holy Father, Yahweh, and our angels, thank you for being the highest form of good in our lives, for keeping our heads on straight and straying us away from negativity as best as possible. And thank you to the angels for the assistance they have brought today and assistance they'll bring during this reading. Right now, I'm asking that you guys bless and protect this space as well as the viewers, and myself, to ground us in our energy, Lord, so that way we know what messages to receive and to gift us the keen discernment to know what to do with the knowledge received as well. Please grant us the ability to keep our personal opinion and bias to the side if you so choose, the strength to continue on, and the clarity needed to focus. And anything else that you deem worthy for this reading, please allow us to be the vessels to receive and deliver. Amen. Ashe. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on for today. How is today's vibe affecting us? Let's go ahead and see how today's vibe, not these two. How today's vibe is affecting us. First card out is the Time Master. I'm going to pull two more oracle cards, and then we'll get in with the tarot. The Sorcerer flew out in the reverse. And the Corn card. The Corn card speaks of abundance. This is having a plethora of good things, is what I feel from this card here. Let me pull these cards back so I can see. All right, we got the Time Master. This is being surprised about a person who isn't paying attention to you. This could be in love, in an unrequited love type situation. This could also be I don't know. I'm feeling more so this is surprise about an unrequited love type situation. They're not paying much attention to you. They're paying attention to their abundance and the good things that they receive. This could also be taken in the context of we need to ignore people who we need to ignore people and focus on our abundance and focus on the good things that we receive. That's another way that this could be taken. But overall, what I'm feeling is this is a surprise about an unrequited love situation with someone who is more so focused on their abundance more than they are focused on the other person. We're surprised, we're shocked, and we are offended. So let's go ahead and dig deeper and see 333 as I say this, and see what's going on with this today's vibe. Today I feel we're going to be shocked by the people we don't pay attention to. The Page of Pentacles wanted to pop out for some reason. This is letting me know, what is this telling me? This is telling me we have the life, we have the thing that we have been manifesting, or the thing that we have been working towards, the thing that we have been powering towards is what we have. So if it's a relationship, a friendship, or maybe even a situationship, we have it. We are locked in with it and we have it. And now we are starting to see, what are we starting to see? Well, we're starting to look for. We're starting to look at the meaning of it. We're starting to look at the meaning of it. We're starting to see whether or not it's worthy or not. So for the unrequited love type situation, We are trying to see if them not paying too much attention to us is worthy of keeping the connection or keeping what we have. We have the eyes of discernment as it pertains to this thing we have been powering towards. We have our eyes of discernment, and our eyes of discernment are open, and we're discerning whether or not what the meaning of this situation is. So let's go ahead and dig deeper and see what else is going on for today. First card is the Knight of Wands in the reverse with the Temperance in the reverse. The Temperance in the reverse speaks of not having any self-control, not acting within moderation. That's what this speaks of. And then we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is about... Sorry, it's taking me a minute to get acclimated with these cards. This is about being stalled. There is no movement here. It's as if we're frozen. It's as if we are frozen. I feel like the offense of this connection is paralyzing us. I feel like the offense of this connection is paralyzing us for some reason, because it threw us off guard. It threw us out of our control and out of our moderation. It threw us right out of our control and out of our moderation. Two cards come out with the Five of Wands and the Emperor card. Let's see if I need the Queen of Swords. And the Three of Wands in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. This is a card of not doing the right thing. Or a card of everyone doing the same thing at once, which causes some type of conflict. And then we have the Emperor in the reverse. He's commanding. He's commanding everyone to do the same thing. I feel like this reading with the offended because of someone else not paying attention to you, that the person that's not paying attention to you is a male. And they're not paying attention to you in the form of, let me see. Focusing on something else, but it's not another person they're focusing on. They're focusing on their abundance. They're focusing on the good things that they receive, their blessings. They're focusing on obtaining things that are good for them to have. They're just living their life. And if living their life is something that offends you, then you need not be with this person. You need not be with this person. I feel like today's message is a warning that it's time that we should let the connection go. Because if they're not focused on you and you're focused on them, you need to release this connection because it's unrequited. It's best for you to release this connection. I feel this. I have to go into prophet mode because I feel that this is a warning. This is a warning that if you continue on with this connection, you're going to be hurt. You're going to be harmed. You're going to feel very sad and blue. You're going to be very sad and you're going to be hurt. You're going to experience a heartbreak. Your heart is going to be cracked and it's going to be hurting a lot, and you're going to feel a lot of heart pain as a result of staying within this connection that's not truly for you. This person that is not focusing on us is telling everyone to do the same thing. They're in this dating phase. Like, you're not the only one. They're in this dating phase. And while being in this dating phase, they're having everyone treat them the same because they're focused on their life and receiving abundance and good things from it. There's nothing I can do to get around that. They are focused on their life. Sorry, 11:11. As I say that, they're focused on their life. And with that 11:11, you need to take that in the forms of beginning anew by releasing this connection. You got the Emperor in the reverse, which is command. This is commanding people to do all the same things, backed by the Three of Wands in the reverse. Worry and stress about receiving something. With this other person, if they were to focus on you or anybody else that they're talking to, it would cause them a lot of worry and stress and throw them off of their game, which is why this may be, the connection is right because we do have the Page of Pentacles, but it's just wrong timing. So that also, because of what I believe only, that also means that it's not the right connection as well, because when God places people in our life, it's at the right time and the right moment and the right style of connection. This is not somebody that God has placed in your life. This is somebody that you have acquired on their own, and they're just there in your life. And I feel like for some reason it's like they're isolated in your life. But regardless of the circumstance, what they are doing is not in match to what you are doing, and that is having some type of conflict exist within the connection. And this conflict is this Five of Wands card. If you can see the depiction of it, everyone's trying to knock this beehive out of, or wasp's nest rather, out of the tree, but they have on blindfolds, so they're hitting each other. And it's like the conflicts that occur of everyone trying to do the same thing. It's a lot of problems and situations that need to be solved of everyone going the same way. You know how you are in a grocery store, or when you're walking past someone and they're about to be like when you're walking past someone going like this, and they meet, like they go the same way that you're doing, and you're kind of like going like this, or whatever the situation may be. Like you're like, oh, and then you finally go past. This is that card here. The problems that occur when everyone is trying to do the same things. And the reason why he's not focused on you is because there are other people trying to gain his attention too. There's other people that he's talking to as well. So this isn't the right connection for you. I don't recommend that you go solo. I don't recommend that and when I say solo, I don't recommend that you pay attention to this person only. I recommend that you acquire this person as a friend if need be, but do not look for any type of romantic connection within this friendship or relationship or whatever the situation may be, because they are dating other people. There's a secret that there's something different about your energy, though. You are the Queen of Swords compared to everyone else. And you are a very fine person. A very fine, woman on this card. I don't know if you're a woman or a man watching this, but you're a very fine person. You have good behavior. You're very valuable and worth a lot too. And, well, you're worth something. That's all that I'm getting from this card is you're worth something. You're very valuable and you're a very fine person. Very good seated on your throne. But the connection that you have with the person that this is resonating about, you need to, in my opinion, release and relinquish this. Because if you continue on with it, you're going to be hurt and experience heartbreak. And it's going to come from you not getting what you give to this person. It's going to come from you not getting the things that you want from this person. So it's best to honestly just relinquish this connection. And I feel the Lord saying to relinquish this connection. Is there any? No, there's not nothing else. That's just the overall message for today. Is just to relinquish the connection of someone that's not focused on you, but focused on their life. And it's not in a form of like burn bridges and turn into hate of this person. Just go ahead and go your separate ways, because what they're focused on doing, which is their lifestyle and the good things that come from it, and you are one of the good things that come from it. So it may seem like he has some focus on you, but it's not the focus that you want. And this person is really just living life. They're really just living life, and they're really just going with the flow of things. They don't have a end goal in sight of anything. They're just receiving all of the good and all of the blessings from this experience. This person may also be toxic, because this card is the Sorcerer card and it speaks of dark power. So there is a toxic nature to this person, or at least a selfishness to this person, for them not to want to share in the connection that you are in with. They're not going to be open to giving you the love that you want to receive or the love that you need to receive. They're not open to giving you love, period. So it's best to honestly just go ahead and relinquish this connection. So that's all that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me or see more tarot, all of that information is, as always, in the description below. So go ahead and check that out by clicking the title. And while you're there, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Peace, love, and light. And as always, be great.